1407 Graymalkin Lane. This is the living memory of the X-Men. Today we're doing a review of X-Force 23, which is actually, talk about one of my favorite characters, Beast. Now, a lot of people like to give Beast a lot of flack, saying that, oh, he's arrogant now, oh, he's a monster now, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. And I think this issue really gives you a lot of insight into what he's thinking. Let's get into it. Okay, so, oh, also, check this out. The variant art is really good. This is, we'll get to Mikhail in a second. Actually, we'll get to him now. So, we start off with Zeno, a peacock man. He's meeting up with Mikhail in Russia. And I don't know what it is. How is Colossus the black sheep of his own family? You got Mikhail, who is a traitorous bitch. Magic, who is just like the epitome of fatherless behavior. And Pete is just unlucky in love. Can you imagine if he was angry? Colossus angry would be just delicious. Alright, and we get a little bit of exchange between Mikhail and Zeno. And Zeno is such a hater. Like, he's like, I don't hate mutants. That's him all around. And we see Zeno bring out his ex-Terminators. I mean, roaches. I mean, Reavers. So, we're seeing all of that. And they take down a bear. And I, like, these, wow. Like, it's the whole Russian doll concept. You cut one, there's another one inside, and just, you can't really get, like, as soon as you get the body, you need to burn it up. That's what I'm getting. So, we cut to Beast, and he's sitting at this council, really thinking about resurrection, where he is right now, and I get it. Like, this one right here, when Beast is talking about when Xavier got shot, he actually considered stepping up and becoming a leader of Krakoa. And I'm like, yeah, all right. I would like to have seen what would happen, but then he brought things up. A lot of people would have an issue with it. I'm like, yeah. Because a lot of people are haters. Like, see, Beast is going through that point where he's about to become a great character, because Cyclops went through this, Magneto went through this, Charles went through this. Every great character, every great character goes through this. And also, it was really nice to see inside Beast's head regarding the whole Krakoa thing. Like, we have not seen what anybody else feels about it, like how they really feel. It kind of seems like the rest of the country is kind of mind wiped, but I haven't seen no indication of that yet. It just seems like they're kind of in the moment, whereas Beast, he likes to think about stuff. I like that. Also, we cut to Mikhail, and we're getting his thoughts about all this. Apparently, he thinks he's a Russian first and a mutant second, and he wants to create a Russian, a place for Russian mutants only. I guess. I mean, I get it. I understand this is a nice little contrast. It's like, okay, are you, with nationality and race, are you your country first, or are you your race first? Personally, I think you're your race first, then your country, because you're what you are no matter what country you're in. Like, I'm black. If I was born in Mongolia, I'd still be black. I'd just be black Mongolian. Same thing. Alright, so moving on. Oh. Yeah, the way Mikhail's going all this, like he hates Krakoa, he thinks it's super arrogant, da da da. He's basically become Candace Owens. He's that guy. I mean, yeah, that's a guy, right? Yeah. So also we get into a little bit of a friction between Mikhail and Zeno, and it's funny. It's really funny how these villains, they have their own goals, but they do not fuck with each other. Like Mikhail doesn't really like Zeno. Zeno doesn't like Mikhail. It's just we don't really know what Zeno's entire plan is, though. That's the weird part. They're trying to become the new friends of humanity, but we don't know anything about them. Zeno talks a lot of shit. And also we find out through this data page that Russian mutants were executed when they were after M-Day. I kind of see where Mikhail's going with this. We see the return of the Pale Girl. Also, we get some really interesting insight into Beast's mind throughout like previous decades. Apparently, he had been depressed that entire time, but if you really saw it, you would have saw it. You could see it like I was, like the '90s, totally depressed. He had nothing but bad things happen to him, between him getting kidnapped and being replaced on his own team and nobody noticed. His girlfriend broke the story about the Lacey virus. The same girlfriend that he ended up going back to ended up breaking up with him when he had a secondary mutation because she didn't like the fact that she was sleeping with somebody who changed into basically Tony the Tiger, that's weird. I mean, it's kind of like a Beauty and the Beast situation, but whatever. And everybody's saying like, oh, I want the happy-go-lucky Beast. I want the Beast who was just happy, No, he was super depressed, and I totally get it. Like, now, he's not. He's using his depression into something a bit more straightforward. We see the return of the Pale Girl. Also notice Black Tom's getting a little creepy with the dirty jokes. Like, it's like, hey, remember that little tinkling in your willies? Like, no, don't do that. Overall, I'm giving this book a 4.25 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. I'm kind of on Beast's side. Like, yeah, he's trying something new, and nobody likes it because they're not doing it. They're just looking at the end result. They're not looking at the process that started it. Beast did not do anything that wasn't already being done. This is 1407 Great Malkin Lane, signing out.